One-day miracle. The sky over Dunkirk was a shroud of smoke, but beneath it, the spirit of a nation held its breath. 400,000 men stood trapped on the sand, their backs to the sea, their eyes scanning the horizon not with despair, but with a stubborn, waiting hope, an ember of defiance that refused to die. The shriek of a dive bomber tore the air, a challenge from a hostile sky. Sand and shrapnel erupted, but the lines of men held firm. The enemy was a shadow in the dunes, a scream from the clouds, testing the very soul of their courage. Then, a speck on the gray water, a promise whispered across the waves. Then another, and another. Not the great warships of the Navy, but something more profound. The heart of a nation, beating in the hulls of ordinary boats. From every cove and harbor, they answered the call. Fishing trawlers, pleasure yachts, river barges, a civilian armada, a testament to courage, sailed by men who had only known peace but would not stand by. Fishermen, bankers, fathers and sons, united by a single defiant purpose. His boat, the Wandering Star, nudged the shore. He saw 1,000 tired, oil-stained faces, but in their eyes, the unbroken spirit of his countrymen. "Time to go home, lads," he yelled over the engine's roar, his voice a beacon in the chaos. They pulled brother after brother from the cold sea. The boat, built for 3, groaned under the weight of 30, its timbers straining with the same resolve as the men at its helm. Above, the sky rained fire, but below, the work of salvation went on. Looking back, the soldiers saw the beach shrink and the town burn. With the profound relief of survival came a solemn vow. For every man left behind, they would return tenfold. This was not an end, but the beginning of the fight back. The channel was a perilous path, churned by bombs and fear. But the little ship sailed on, a defiant bridge of wood and courage built across the waves. It was the very spirit of a nation, a lion's roar in the face of the storm, refusing to break. Then, through the haze, a line of white, the sacred cliffs of Dover, a cheer went up, a sound of pure, unyielding spirit. They were home, battered and bloodied, but their will was iron, their resolve unbroken. They had come home to fight again. They called it a miracle, but it was more. It was the moment a nation stared into the abyss and chose to sail towards it. A legend forged in smoke and salt water, the story of how ordinary people became heroes and brought an army home to win the war.